Hi, welcome to our web design video blog. This week we're just going to show you a quick tutorial on how to use Photoshop Actions.
Okay, so Actions allows you to record a series of events within Photoshop. It then allows you to batch update a set of files or folders. Now within web design it's great for kind of resizing a set of images for a gallery or even watermarking a set of graphics. And you can also use it just to save a technique for future reference.
So I've got some photographs on my desktop in a folder called Images. I've just prepared 7 for this demonstration. They're all just some sort of like nature shots. So these are going to be going straight onto my website in a gallery. So what I want to have is some smaller black and white thumbnails that when you roll over them, these larger colour versions appear. So obviously, just doing 7 or so, the batch action update probably wouldn't really be that relevant. But obviously, if you've got tens or even hundreds of photographs, the batch automation can save you a lot of time and also make sure that things are done consistently. So in order to record the action, first thing we want to do is to open up one of the graphics first of all and create the action. So all you have to do is make a new action. So let's say we call this resize thumbs, for example. What you can also do is give it a function key. So you could, you have a shortcut. So let's say we open up the next photograph that we want to process one. We could do the shortcut which we could set as Shift F1 for example, but I'll show you more about that in a moment. Right, so once you click record, you'll see here the record button's on and we've started to record the events that are about to happen to this graphic. So the first thing we're going to do is to resize the image. So I want my thumbnails to be 100 pixels wide, like so. As you can see already over here, the first action has been recorded, image size. And then I want to make them all black and white, so I'll just go to adjustments and then desaturate. Again, desaturate's been stored as an event in the action. So it's not just resizing and making things black and white that you can use this for. You could do this for watermarking your pictures, like Nick said. Applying any manner of filters and so forth. If you wanted to apply the same process to lots of photographs, anything you like. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is to save it. So I'll save for web, and then we'll just save it as a JPEG. So I've already, as you can see, prepared a desktop on my folder called thumbs, ready to store these thumbnails in, so we'll save it in there. So my resize thumbs action has image size, desaturate, and then also export. So that's what I want to happen to all of the 7 photographs that I've prepared. So once the action is finished, I would just push stop. Okay, so in order to process the rest of the graphics in that images folder, we could then go to automate and batch. So you select the action from the list. So obviously the latest one you've just made is usually there by default, or you could select one that you've made previously, so resize thumbs. So the source, we need to, that would be the folder on the desktop, so let's just choose that. So that would be desktop and then images. So this is the source of images that are going to be done in the batch update. Okay, so the destination of the output, again, is going to be a folder. And we're going to import this into the thumbnail folder to join the first one that we've already processed. So we click choose. So if you have a save command, like I've prepared save for web, then you need to override the save as command so that it's all done automatically, so you can sit back and watch them all save. So click OK. There's quite a few other settings on here, in terms of file names and so forth. So have a bit of a play around with those. Then we click OK. And as you can see, the batch update is going to start. You'll see all of the images opening, resizing and saving, like so. So depending on how many photographs you've got, the file sizes of them, this can take anything from 30 seconds, to lots of minutes, even if hours. So there goes number 6, and I think this is the last one, number 7. And that's it, so that's the batch update done. So if we go into our thumbnails now on our desktop, you can see all of the thumbnails have been processed. For the sake of doing 7 might not necessarily be worth it, but obviously, as I said, if you've got tens or hundreds of these photographs, then batch update can save you an awful lot of time. Also, if we were to open one up, let's say we'd missed one out, or we had one more to add in, we could open up this graphic in Photoshop, and then we could use the shortcut, which I think was Shift and F1, and you'll see that will actually process it just on that one photograph. Okay, so that's actions and batch updates. I'm on holiday next week, so Michael Angro is going to step in for me and do a video with Nick. We've also been invited to do a guest video blog for webdesignlessons.com, so Nick and Michael are actually going to record a video for them for their blog.
Thanks for watching.